Hi everyone, happy Monday and welcome back to another edition of our Mindset Monday tip for your week. And today I decided to take everything back to basics. I wanted to talk a little bit about sort of mindset simplified. What are we really talking about and why is it so important to think about the thoughts that you're thinking or to do the mindset work, right? What are we really talking about? And to be honest, this sort of message or this tip for you this week has been motivated by some of the things I've been seeing in social media, but with my clients as well, about how we tend to overcomplicate things when it comes to mindset, but really anything, right? So let's talk about the bare bones, basic level of what mindset is and why we do what we do. And if you're well versed in mindset, I really want to invite you to listen to this video anyway, because you may actually pick up on some things that you didn't know or a different way of looking at it. So when we are talking about mindset, I talk about this all the time. I talk about the thoughts and beliefs that you're thinking. Recently, I've been talking a lot more about the energy of how you're being, how are you showing up in the world. And the reason all of that is important, the reason we talk about the beliefs that you're planting, the reason we talk about the mindset work that you're doing, the books that you're reading, the food that you're feeding your mind, right, is because, and this is the most simplistic way of looking at it, it's because of how those thoughts and feelings and beliefs make you feel. At the bare minimum, what we're talking about is how are you feeling and what are you expecting? And because of that, the reason that's so important is because if you think of yourself as sort of a lighthouse or a beacon or a magnet, what we feel, what we think, the energy that we have is what we create. And the way most of us are set up when it comes to our beliefs, we aren't actively choosing beliefs, thoughts, feelings, circumstances, or really are aware of where we are moment to moment. Most often than not, we're on autopilot. So we're expecting things are going to continue the way that they always have. We're focusing on the problem that's always been the problem that we can't quite get through, right? And so the reason we do what we do is so that we feel better. The reason we want what we want is because of how it will make us feel. So the shortcut to where we want to be from where we are is based in feeling. It's based in your energy. It's based in what you are holding within you, who you are being on a day-to-day basis. One of my clients put it really simply a couple weeks ago when she said, my only job, she was kind of clarifying, right? So you're telling me my only job is to do and to think and to believe the things that feel good. And I said, yes, that's it. That is the base level sort of thing that we all need to do. Now, if all of us could be in this present moment 100% of the time, all the time, in all ways, and we were simply rolling with sort of life and being in the flow of this feels good and oh, I feel called to do this and this feels good and I'm choosing this because this feels good and thinking this and being that. If that was our only thing that we did, if that was the only focus that we had, our lives would be magical. Like things would be unfolding. We'd be in this massive, beautiful flow of life. Things would be happening, manifesting, like it would be amazing. But most of us don't do that because we have kids and we have jobs and we have life and we have health stuff and we have, politics and things that kind of draw our attention elsewhere. So when you hear me coming in here week after week, talking to you about choosing thoughts that support you, getting into a practice, getting into the habit. The reason we're doing that is not just to give you something to do. It's to actually reprogram that cycle, reprogram that habit. So it's not something that you have to actively always sit and do, but it's something that automatically happens. That when you think about money, this is the feeling that you have. It's always abundant. That when you feel into love, you always feel that unconditional love. That when you are fueling your body with food and moving your body, that you're doing it with joy and it's an automatic belief system. That's why we do mindset work. That's why your beliefs are important. It is ultimately about how it makes you feel. So as I come in here and share these tips with you week after week, I'm ultimately bringing you different tips, different strategies and tools that you can use to get into the feeling place. And they may not, it's not an all exhaustive list, right? Like there are tons of things you can do. Some of them are specific to you. Some of them work more for me. Like it's just about trying these things on. But at the very molecular level of all of this is how you feel. If we all lived in this present moment and we didn't worry about what happened last week or what happened in our past or what we're afraid will repeat or what we're afraid may happen in the future, if we were truly and completely in this present moment, flowing from moment to moment, doing what we feel called to do, trusting, believing, being, and really doing the things that bring us joy, the rest is history. We don't have to worry about anything else. That is sort of the simplistic nature. That is the purpose. That is the reason we do what we do. But we're complicated. So sometimes it may be easy to do that. Other times it may be more difficult. But at the core, the reason we do what we do, the reason I'm talking about mindset is because it's about the feeling. So my question for you today is, what is it that you feel called to be, have, do, believe, think that's going to help you feel better? Do that thing. Sometimes feeling better means reaching out and getting support. Sometimes it means turning on the music and dancing. Sometimes it means getting outside and going for a walk. It can be anything. It can be everything. But what is that for you? Think about it. And then I want you to kind of lean into this awareness of how you're feeling. What are the thoughts that you're thinking? And if they don't feel good, think something different. Start thinking about and believing something different, right? So that is my simplified sort of, why we do the mindset thing, why it's so important. And if you stick around, on this page and you come back here, I've got some announcements about some series of workshops that I'm putting together to really help you not only get the simplistic nature, right? This very base level understanding, but to help you level up your experience quickly, easily, and with more sort of expansive results that you're going to see in your life. So if that's something you're interested in, if you're interested more in the energetics of your expansion, if you're interested in how your vibration, how your energy plays a role in what you create and how you think and feel, then I've got some things up my sleeve that I am going to be announcing soon. So please post a comment below if you want me to send you the details sooner rather than later, and I will do just that. But in the meantime, as always, if you're interested in taking this to the next level, if you want that side-by-side, one-on-one support to help you get into that place faster, to help you create bigger and better results in your life, if you're tired of being stuck and you really want to go to the next level in your life, then send me a message and let's talk about what it might be like to work together, okay? In the meantime, be in the moment, focus on what feels good, and let that be sort of your one and only job and see how it goes. Okay, I hope that this message finds you doing well. I hope you guys have an amazing week. And of course, if you have questions, comments, or you're interested in working together, please send me a message. All right, I will talk to you soon.